Anyway, I'm sorry. Good evening, y'all. I'm gonna make fried chicken. I'm extremely tired. I'm asked that you guys please bear with me. So I ask that you please bear with me because I am a one woman camera girl, woman or whatever. I don't have the amenities yet or the advantage of having multiple cameras at this time. So I'm just doing my best with what I have, and I wanted to chat with you guys and spend some time with you guys. So please bear with me. Again, excuse my background. As you can see, I have stuff everywhere because I'm still packing. So you can see my crates of my canned goods and stuff like that where I'm packing. But I am going to attempt to make some fried chicken with y'all, some chicken rice aroni, and I don't know whatever else. But good evening, good morning, good late evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in this world. Today has been a blessing. Every day is a blessing that we are able to get up, walk, talk, see, hear, and fend for ourselves and do for ourselves. Today has kind of been a, like kind of not really down day, but like really quiet, really relaxed. Um, I had my first experience today with Walmart delivery because you guys know that I did, and Walmart is not sponsoring me, but that was the one of the best deliveries I've ever had. If you guys don't know, I use Instacart a lot because I don't drive. I'm here in Manassas and I'm unable to get to where I need to be. But Instacart is really, 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 really expensive. I mean, for me, it's expensive. Today, I only paid about. I didn't pay anything for delivery today. But I guess because it was my first time or whatever. I mean, the delivery between the Walmart and I guess other places like BJ's, if you go outside of like Instacart, is kind of the same. But the difference is when you use Instacart, you have to order a certain amount from each place. Like my first time, I spent over $800 Instacart because I had a Costco's was like maybe like 300 because I get my water delivered from Costco's because I'm unable to go and I get 5 cases at a time. And then it was like H Mart. I ordered some like oxtail. Then I had shoppers, Aldi. So all together it came. It was really expensive, but it was during income tax time, y'all. So at that time, I could afford to do something like that. And with that, it cost me. It was pretty much it was expensive. I gave everybody a tip, a generous tip. But like I said, I did Walmart today, and all I ordered was this chicken I'm about to make. These chicken wings, 3 cases of water, some yellow rice, which I meant to bring and show you guys some yellow rice, notebook paper, and a couple other things. My total was only about um, less than $40. And so I'm really happy about that. I wanted to tell you guys something too, and I know you guys. I'm very open. There's no shame in my game. If I know something, I let you guys know. I don't want you guys to ever, feel like because you have something or you get something or you don't have something, you should be ashamed. So anybody, when I went on Walmart today, I noticed that you can actually pay for your groceries online using an EBT card. And if anyone doesn't know what an EBT card is, EBT, SNAP, food stamps. I did not know that until I went on there today. And I was like, that's really convenient because everybody needs a way, to be able to get the things that they need. Also, if you have an EBT card, you can also get Amazon Prime for a discounted price. And also, you can shop through Amazon Prime too with your EBT card. I want to say the store is Whole Foods or something like that. I saw that a couple months ago, and then a neighbor of mine told me about that. So that's something good that I would like to pass on. But I'm gonna start washing this chicken. I know they say we don't have to wash the chicken. We should wash the chicken. This day and time with the COVID-19, with the coronavirus going around, I'm gonna wash my chicken. And I'm gonna I hope that you guys can hear me. And again, I apologize for all my stuff. in the surrounding packed up or whatever. I'm just trying to do my best. I don't know if I got back with you guys or not, but I know, yeah, I did tell you guys about it last night, and I haven't heard anything back from you know the person that I'm supposed to be um, renting from. But I told myself, I'm guilty of um, getting myself upset about things that I cannot control. Another thing is that when you're rinsing your meat off and when you're actually thawing your meat, you're supposed to use cold water. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you're actually supposed to use cold water um, to do that. And I just have a full pan in the second sink. But yeah, you know, I'm guilty of allowing myself to get all worked up and bent out of shape about things that are out of my control that I can't control. And like I said last night, I'm just going to try to be calm and trust God's timing and know that He has me and my family covered. The last thing I want is to be somewhere where I'm not supposed to be, where I'm not wanted, or just I don't know. I have a feeling of right now anxiety of just like being here. Because like I said, I submitted a 30-day notice and that expired last Friday, and we're coming up on Friday again. You guys, might have the time just will escape us so fast. Why do I feel like my water is cold? The time is just escaping us. Um, but I'm just ready to go. But I believe in my heart that I'm still here for a reason. It's God's timing, the universe's timing, or whatever, and maybe He's putting some other things in order, for me. And He knows my anticipation. He also knows one of the biggest reasons why I, want to move. And I think He also is trying to, I guess, I don't know, kind of protect me from the situation. He wants me to just, be humble about that particular situation and just be like, I'll let you know, when it's a good time, for that situation. So just be humble, my child, and just, sit and let me work and do what it do. And I'll explain that a little bit later. Right now, I'm not in a position to do that. I really don't want to really go into that too much. But again, I'm ready to get up out of Manassas. Enemy always busy, right? And I always ask God, right? I want to turn the hot water on a little bit. I always ask God for um, spiritual discernment, right? And that's just God, please allow me to see this soap is to discern your voice. I don't, I need to talk to you, so I want to know that is you, speaking to me. So I'm sorry. I know there's water just going. And I want to know, God, that is you, just like speaking to me on a lot of things. And I just asked him, God, help me to figure out like what's going on with people sometimes. And I got a text message today from someone. And remember, you guys, bear with me. I'm about to move the camera. You won't see me for a minute, but you might hear me while I get other things into position. But anyway, I got the text message today from someone who sent me a long, dragged out text message. I'm about to disappear for a minute. I want it on this side. Sent me a long ass hi. You guys, just whatever. Text message today. I hope you guys can see all of this over here. Yeah. Sent me this long, dragged out ass text message today talking about tell your daughter to come inside. My daughter was outside playing with my neighbor's daughter. And She sent me a text message to tell your daughter to come inside. There's two people. They're the only two kids outside. And her neighbor is watching them. So I'm like, bruh, my daughter plays outside all the time with a neighbor. Mind you, this little girl is her family's out back. She's a very big, beautiful family. They were out back. I'm watching my daughter. I come in and out. The point of this story is she has two grandkids. I've been living where I'm living. I wanted to see if I can get a closer shot. I want anyway, I've been living where I'm living, right? And for almost 2 years, I've never seen her grandkids come outside at one time to play. Unfortunately, because she's made so many enemies in the neighborhood, she just does not let the kids come outside and play. And I think that is so sad. They need to come outside and play. They need to socialize with other kids. So I got a bit of jealousy, I think, from her today because she always sees my daughter outside playing with the neighborhood kids. And I just thought, and you might be asking, why jealousy? Because people can sit in your face, right, and pretend to like you, pretend to support you, but have their opinion about you and what you're doing, and have a little bit of and jealousy, envy, towards you and what you're doing. And I think she just saw, oh God, Kim's so carefree, and her children, they're outside, they're talking to the neighbors, they're talking amongst, other people, they're just, living life like it's golden, and they're just so free. Whereas she has made so many enemies with the people in the neighborhood for no reason, just by being mean, just by giving them dirty looks, being mean, lying to the rental office about them, just like really being aggressively mean for absolutely no reason, And I'm just like, I feel for her, and for her to send me this text talking about where you should bring your daughter inside and this, and this, and I thought to myself, initially I was like, I'm not bringing my child inside because you mad because you can't walk around, or you feel as though you can't walk around or be carefree. So you want me to be as miserable as you are. You want me to be miserable and sit in the house, my kids to be miserable, sit in the house, texts me every 5 minutes about everything that's going on in the neighborhood. And I'm just you guys heard this story before, how I keep on trying to like reiterate with her and just like quote unquote work with her and just try to you know help her to try to be more positive. And because I do believe that sometimes we go through stuff in our life to our own fault. you know she spends a lot of time laughing and plotting on the downfall of our neighbors, and I don't think that's cool. We where we live at now, there's been a towing has been implemented, right, y'all? Let me turn this down real quick because this is actually very, very hot. So towing has been implemented. So the first of the month, our community was like, they don't care about you having a sticker or not having a sticker. They switched the parking up, and they were like, "August the first, we're gonna start towing people that don't have like the residency parking sticker." And this is next. And what's really sad is that she drove around with me one day and actually drove around our community looking for people to get notices on the door, and was just laughing. She's like, "Oop, they got a notice. They about to be evicted. Shouldn't have bought that car. Oop, look at that car right there. They going to probably tow that car." And I was just sitting in the car like, wow. I tell you this, and I learned this the hard way. A lot of times we bring a lot of negative stuff. Sorry, kid friendly, that happens in our life by the things that we do. Not all the time. Sometimes things just happen. But I told her when she was doing, I said, you should never pray on the downfall of anyone, regardless if it's enemy, your friend, foe, whatever. Never pray on the downfall of anybody, because God don't like that. The universe don't like that. And sometimes we try to figure out why we going through things and not realizing some of the things that we go through in life is because of our past behavior, because of past mischief and stuff like that. And it's sad that she just don't get that. I'm like, I don't know. She always going through something. But for her to text me and say that the neighbor is watching my kids, the lady, her neighbor that lives in the townhouse next to her, oh, she's watching your daughter and the other. Oh, no, she's not. She's a lovely lady. It's so sad to see someone with so much hate, someone with so much anxiety and so miserable. And you guys, it can be draining. And I don't have time for that shit. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't have time for that stuff. Anyway, let me go over here, get my hatchet, and start cutting this chicken up. I hope y'all can see me. I am just taking my chicken legs. I always take my chicken legs and I cut the wing part off. Actually, these are not chicken legs, they're wings, and just cut the wing part off. I'm gonna leave I usually cut the chicken. I usually just cut it and make like little wingettes out of it, but I'm gonna leave it like this. But I am going to cut the little wing part off of all of the chicken and put it in this empty full pan that I have set right there. I have a pan right here, y'all, of really, 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 really hot vegetable oil that I got from Costco's. But I don't know. I wanted to share something with y'all. I have been in this fit, right, you guys, where I'm having a hard time with like really staying like motivated and you know, continuing to be happy about, you know, just stuff. Remember, you guys, I told y'all that I lack consistency on a lot of things. I have so many projects, so many things that I want to do. I just lack the consistency. Like, I'll get ready to do something and then be like, oh, never mind. And I know that ain't nobody but the enemy. But I said, I'm going to cook with them today. Imagine having this in your house. All those creepy movies that we have watched. And you guys, I know you can see me from waist down. I'm not dressed. I'm actually still in my pajamas. I'm almost done this process. We're done. We're going to take this and just scoop it in this pan. I know people that actually use these. And they fry them up and they eat them. I have before. There's really no meat on it. There's really no meat on it, but whatever. You know, to each their own. But I'm going to throw that out. Get this pan. Put this chicken in here. If you're watching me on the big screen, you can see everything. I do apologize. I am a one-woman camera woman, and I'm just trying to do my best. I'm going to put this here. Wash my hands. So, I'm going to move some things around. See if I can make this better for us. My back really, really, really hurts. I have a low back pain issue called Salastia, something like that. It's no joke. And then having acid reflux does not help. This pan is really hot, so I'm going to have to really, really be careful putting this chicken in. So, smooth this stuff over. So I noticed that you guys and gals have not gotten a chance to watch my video, or you just didn't want to. It's all good. When you might just not be interested. I get it. My video on the essential oil, the essential oils that I was making, the essential rose oils that I was making. But so this is just flour, all-purpose flour. that I'm using right here. I'm going to actually take this cup. Put some on here. I know you guys can barely see. I'm so sorry. I meant to actually, because my pan is hot, I'm unable to set my device right there. But if you guys give me a second, we don't want to be showing foods. I don't want anybody to think I'm being distasteful. So that's a lot better. So I got my hot pan, my chicken, and the seasonings. I really wanted to use this seasoning, but you guys can see it's all gone. I use this a lot. So today I'm just using chili powder, and I'm going to use this, which is really, really good. This is second best to me. So that's what I'm going to do. So like that. So I'm going to pepper. I'm going to first season my chicken with this pepper. Uh, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I say this a lot about, you know, YouTube, Google. My baby is all the same thing. About shout out to you guys that have these fancy videos with the videos, fancy edited videos where the video opens up with, this and that. Shout out to you guys. But I feel like this. All that fancy editing and all that, that's not for me. I believe if somebody's gonna report, if your supporters, your subscribers are gonna support you, they're gonna support you regardless if you got a fancy editing opening or not. I've seen people with worse. Because even my kids be like, "Mom, you gotta do a little bit of editing." I'm not doing all that. I am come as you are. If you support me, you support me. If you don't, then that's fine. It is what it is. I right now am not doing all that fancy editing. I might add a little something something to some of my videos, but all of that. This is this is reality TV. This is the reality. My reality is not this fake fancy editing, whatever. And like I said, to each their own. I'm not at this time. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I do have a couple videos that probably, have like my intro, um, on it or something like that. But other than that, uh-uh. And I'm hearing that sometimes YouTubers get other creators to do it. I think that's really cool. That's really awesome. You know, I wish I would have known what I know now because I actually first started out on YouTube back in 2014. So I'm just putting some seasoning in my flour. Let me wash my hands. But yeah, it's all good though. This is just fun for me. I like interacting with people. You guys might see me laying on the counter from time to time because my back might start hurting. But like I told y'all, I no longer care about what people think. Too fat, too bald, too short, too pink, brown, dark brown. I don't give a crap anymore. Remember I told y'all I used to try to put myself together according to what other people I thought other people wanted to see in me instead of just what I saw myself and what I was comfortable with myself. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've actually had people that were subscribed to me, and I guess they thought that I looked a certain way, or I was a little bit thinner, or a little bit thicker, or whatever. So don't subscribe. No, they didn't tell me this, but me being who I am, spiritual and just being smart and educated, I kind of figured out what that was, and that's why I say a person's going to people gonna support you, um, regardless. But it's amazing. I was watching this other creator today. I can't remember his name. He just talked about how, excuse me, shit. Oh my God, this chili powder is making me cough. I'm surprised it has a baby seat. The back door is still open, I think. Yeah, you going out the back door anyway. How we as human beings are attracted to the ratchetness of entertainment, and how. But it's crazy though. It's crazy how people will support. People will give people, and I'm just, and I don't mean this as no disrespect or any type of shade. Maybe a little bit of shade because some of the names that I'm going to mention. It's amazing how pedophiles will get millions of views. You guys know who I'm talking about. Racists will get millions of views. You guys know who I'm talking about. And then it's amazing how all this time people have supported someone who has said some most disturbing things out of her mouth. And it just amazes me how people still to this day are supporting this girl. And I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't watch her. My kids know of her. They have watched her videos. I watched a collage of her videos today because someone did. Well, a lot of people are actually doing, are doing, videos about her concerning her and the things that she said out her mouth. And you guys know I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lovely Peaches. She really, really needs help. At first, I was like, maybe the stuff that she said, she's just doing it for attention or whatever. But then there's some things that she said that just does not add up, especially when it comes to concerning her child. To even make a skit of some of the stuff that this young lady said bothers me. Uh, Like she, you know, it just bothers me. I can't talk about it right now because I did make my video kid friendly. So we'll talk about that another time. But for you, YouTube, because I know YouTube, you guys randomly check people's videos and this, and this. YouTube, you're sickening. The stuff that you allow on YouTube, the people that you allow, the people that you allow to continue to get promote, people you continue to allow views. It wow, what have we come to um in this world? It amazes me. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm actually going to go check on my daughter. I'm going to end this video and then I'll be back because I want to show you guys how I finish cooking this chicken. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I will be right back closer to the time of my chicken is finished. I'm going to go and check on my baby. So this is just here. My chicken. And like I said, I'm going to be making with that some rice aroni, chicken rice aroni. And I'll be right back.